Hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. Wow, it feels more spring than it was in March. March had so much rain, so much thunder, so much whatever. I was like, enough! Seriously. Anyway, I watched my own video before I put it on YouTube. I didn't realize how noisy it was in my background from the AC. I hope that those who watched it got a good information from it. I am going over all that I said on that video on Sunday. I was visiting family on Sunday, and it was Easter as well, so I decided, because I talk a lot about the spirit, protection, healing, connection to the spirit. We're speaking of your ancestors from now until back then, so you can connect to them. Hold on, guys. And why I did this, because I wanted to show you what I meant. Spirit is going to be here, because really, spirit and protection are almost alike. Spirit, you need it in the center of everything, while protection is your overall. It means everything. And then it's your prosperity. It's connected to the spirit in the center. Then your health connected to the spirit, because you need all of that to be able to survive. So yes, to connect to your spirit who had passed away. Some people don't understand why they can't connect right away or whatever. And the reason why it's not right away, because you may have not been doing nothing to keep your spirit up. Everyone has spirit inside them, but to see it being developed is another thing. And when I say this, means you're praying, you're reading the Bible, you're talking about your spirits, and you're listening to other spiritualists or others that know spirits, sharing the words of your spirit. You can't develop without doing no action. It requires action to be able to connect to your ancestors. And that's a true part of the deal. And the sad part is, if you had lost someone, sometimes we lose ourselves and don't realize how we also lose spirit connection because of our depression. Sometimes it just happens. Don't get upset about it. And I already did say, if you were already doing prayers and reading the Bible and spreading the words to others and talking to others about your spirit, and it does not really matter what your position is. You can be a Christian. You can be part of a religion. You can be spiritual. You can be the love and connection of God only. You could be neutral. as they want to call it. That's fine. Whatever it is. But we also have to remember that while someone you have lost might change you, I have to say yes, it did change me. It changed me to be a better in spirit, to be more strong in spirit. Why I say yes when someone died that is your loved one, it's different. You may connect it wrong. That's why it's very important to heal your comfort first. You're not going to heal 1%. No one does. It's just, that's a time progress. It takes time to do that. It takes time. It takes time for everything in your life. That's why I say rushing things is not going to help. You're not going to develop fast in spirit connection rushing it. You have to learn. You just have to take one day at a time. Comfort can come from a lot of things. I put that down because I feel like a lot of people should have. Meditating is, to me, one of the best things to do. And you got praying, walks, taking walks, whether it's hiking, mountain climbing, I forgot to say that, but that's also another healing comfort. Talking to someone, going to somewhere where there's water, whether that's the lake, the river, the ocean, the beach. The ocean and the beach are about the same, because they are the same. But all the things it says are things for your comfort. Don't be afraid to find it, because it's sadly to say no one can heal you. You have to heal you. That's why I speak a lot about myself, because I experienced it. I think the most worst one was my partner, because you are with that person 365 days a year. It's not the same like it is with everyone else. You see them once in a while, talk to them, maybe want them on, something like that, but with your love, with your mate, you're with them 24 hours, 7 days a week, if that. So it's like, it's a different type of pain. So when I lost mine, I thought I was losing me. And I know I mentioned it in my last video that I was so afraid of going down. I'm not gonna lie, I was tired of crying. I cried so much, but I realized crying really does help. But the bad part was I cry a lot. Oh, I was tired of crying. I was like, stop crying. I went to the park, I was crying. I was in the car, I was crying. And I did that for 6 months straight. And I had to ask God to help me find a way to heal. And I kept going to the park, and I kept writing in my journals. Believe me, all that helped. And I kept saying I can't be negative. I gotta think positive. I felt so alone. I felt five times alone that year. But now, as I look at time, my partner knew I was ready. She knew I could handle it. I did. You never to prepare for people's death, period. You try your best to say you can, but half the time you can't even say that. I know I did. What on that? Sorry, my bronchitis been acting up, so you will see me getting cloth to do what I do best. I have such a dry throat, it's bad. But I just want you guys to know that this is serious. This is not something you should play around. You really, really love that person that died and you want to connect with the spirit. You have to develop confidence with you, with yourself. No one can give you that. You have to do that. And yes, you're going to get it from different areas. People have already said things, or the outside world. You might receive it through that. But once again, you will develop it. Try to accept it in a normal way. Yes. That's why I say don't give up on you wanting to connect to the spirits, the ones that you've lost, because you can. Just remember, don't forget you have to do confidence of yourself. I think I probably would have still been depressed and sad if my father hadn't